Hello, hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. So, today I had no plan for what to share as far as the meditative practice goes. The meditations that I have outlines for, ideas for, they felt inappropriate for today. So, we're just going to bask in that. That sometimes we don't actually have a plan, we don't have an outline, and well, we don't need one. That's not, you know, when you try to force it, that's kind of dishonoring your meditative practice. So there's no specific meditation technique here. Um, and this felt like the most authentic, honest offering I could provide for today. Mostly, I want this to be a shared space. So I'm going to offer potential ways that you can take your meditative practice. Feel free. And of course, I encourage you always listen to your intuition, always listen to your body. Your boundaries are your ultimate authority. Okay. Always listen to those. I do also want to remind you, though, be careful that you're not getting lost in stories. Okay. Make sure that you're being led by your authentic voice, your intuition, your heart, whatever your label is for it. I think of those three things as basically the same. So, we're not going to be seeking answers. Um, I don't know how anyone else is feeling. Connection seems to be where I need to be right at this moment. So it's in line with just opening the space up for all of us to just sit and be together. So we're not going to have a traditional tune in. If you'd like to do that, go ahead and feel free to do that right now. Um, excuse me. There was a couple other things I wanted to Uh, shout out. Let me make sure I didn't skip anything. I do have notes to kind of keep me on track and to check in with anything that I feel I need to say. Yeah, okay. Just to reiterate that this is just us showing up exactly as we are, wherever we are, and to be with that, right? To be okay with that. And by be okay with that, I don't mean to dismiss it. I don't mean to bury it. I don't mean to run from it. I mean to just sit with it as it is, right? And this is an experiment in us just sharing presence. No goal other than to acknowledge this reality that is this present moment. Okay, so that being said, I want you to start by feeling the body. How does it feel right now? You can have your eyes open, you can have them closed, you can soften your gaze, you can focus on your third eye point, however you want to do that. Totally up to you. Let your body guide you. And then as you make note of how your body feels, I want you to add in the weight into whatever it is that you're sitting on: chair, cushion, mat, floor, earth. If you're fortunate enough to be sitting in beautiful earth, it's not too cold where you are. Maybe your feet are on the floor. Just notice the weight of it. Just connect with the physical fact of being where you are. And any pets that you have, any children you have, just basking in the place where you are. And if you haven't already, open up to the sounds around you. Mine is always the laptop trying so hard to do what I'm asking it to do. I am putting so much on my laptop and its little sound. I feel so bad asking it to do more each time. Just make note of the close sounds, the far sounds, the one-off sounds, And again, not distractions, they're absolutely part of the tapestry. We're sharing this moment with those noises, which is kind of cool to think about. And it could be a car driving by, you just shared a moment with someone that you may or may not ever meet. It's just kind of cool to think about. Just let your senses receive without label or judgment. Exactly what I just did. My poor laptop, I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry. I'm working on getting a new one, but for now, keep going, please. Okay, so now that sound is bringing me into myself. So feel free to join me in turning the attention inward. And this is not to fix anything, okay? We're not here to fix. We're here to acknowledge the inner weather, right? So this is our inner weather report. What's here? For me, it's anxiety. My intestines are clenching. I feel sadness at the weight that I'm putting on my laptop. I have visuals of little beings in there working really hard. I understand that's not the reality. That's just what comes to mind when I think about it. So take a look around your own inner world. What's your weather report? My liver is really struggling. It feels very tense. It feels very swollen. It seems like it is struggling very hard. And just do your best to make space for what's already here, for the experience as it is. And you can always add in any healing elements that you feel guided to apply. Mantra, mudra, healing hands, so called Reiki. Feel free to apply what your intuition guides you to apply. I hope you can find a little bit of comfort in this quiet space and remember that you're not alone in this. There are others here in their own way, with their own weather, their own visuals, helping them through, right? My little guys or little people in my laptop. We all deal with things in our own way. And there's a simple solidarity in it, being here with each other. Perhaps we are in our own boats. We are also on the same vast, quiet ocean. Here, sharing this moment with each other. I'm sorry, laptop, hang in there. It feels like it's getting louder. I feel very sad for my laptop. And then slowly, as you're ready, and my voice cracks, bring a gentle kind of attention back into the room, back into your body, the simple groundedness that's holding you. Still keeping awareness in the space around you. And carry this moment forward. Bask in the showing up, the simple showing up. And yes, showing up without a plan, without an answer, and this being more than enough. Just sharing space with others who just need a moment to decompress from the constant ask of more and optimization and nonstop. Can be a lot. And then just before we end, I wanted to share a story. I wanted to save it for the end in case anyone wanted to head out. As I was putting kind of a more substance to this space so that there is a way to expand outward while we're sharing space, I was thinking about a teacher that I used to really love to work with. Fortunately, it was digital. I think this was in, um, anyway, she seemed like a really fun teacher. Now, I didn't ever meet her live, so I can't speak to that experience. But during 2020, she was offering free uh, classes, not courses, but she was offering a couple of free classes and Kundalini Yoga Kriyas, obviously, because people were struggling and she wanted to make it available. And at the same time that she offered the free option, she also added shame to it by using a quote from Yogi Bhajan. And all I remember about it is when you come with empty hands. I don't remember the entirety of the quote now. I think part of me like severed it because it was meant to be a shameful thing. And that's part of why I named this space Join Me with Empty Hands, because I don't think that having empty hands should be shameful. And I wanted to flip that around because I remember that memory, I felt sad because meditation should be a shared experience that's offered freely. Yeah, you can always have communities where it's a pay option. We all have to pay bills. That makes sense. I just think that meditation should widely be made available as well. So, wanted to flip that as a way of not only opening to the sadness and making space for it, also adding a parallel positive memory to it so that empty hands doesn't become a pejorative for me. So that's why I named it that. And I just wanted to share that story, kind of a little bit of background while I was putting this together and things that came up. Um, Usual stuff, just as a way to share kind of my process when I'm um, coming across ideas for meditations and how to deepen my meditation and ways to apply meditation to see just how far I can go and just kind of the experiences I have as I'm putting things together. So I hope you found this shared space beneficial. Feel free to share anything in the comments you feel comfortable sharing. Thank you as always for joining me and see you next time.